Welcome everybody to Biology 1020 Lab. I just wanted to walk you through the lab so that you will be all prepared for starting this very first week of lab. When you log into Blackboard and choose this course, so this is Biology 1020 A71, this is the place you will find all of your labs. You're going to see here just my name, my office phone number, my email address. As soon as I'm done making this video, I will update this video link. You're going to see where you're going to find me on campus when I'm on campus, and then you're also going to see my office location. So usually I'll be in Schuyler 110A, but sometimes I'm running around getting ready for class, so you might find me kind of zooming around. You're going to see that my online office hours are Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 10:45 to 11:40, and by appointment. So anytime that you need to reach out to me, I am definitely able to schedule a time that works for you. This is just a time when you know that I'm around. I do have not only a Zoom office, but I have a Remind course link here for you. Just add this course at Bio 1020 Lab, and that's a really great way to reach me instantaneously. So I'm pretty quick to respond. Occasionally I might be driving, it might be late at night, or I'm preoccupied with the class, so you might not hear from me for a little bit, but usually you'll hear from me pretty quickly. So if you're allotting some time to do a lab and you get stuck, please feel free to send me a message through that Remind course. And don't feel bad about it, because I want you to reach out when you're stuck. So here's that Remind course. And here is the link directly to my Zoom office. I will be having on-campus office hours Tuesday and Thursday morning, 10:45 to 11:40. So if you happen to be on campus, stop by. You're just going to see that basically each week we're going to be doing a new lab topic. There's often videos embedded in the lab, or in addition to the lab, that helps you just get started or to get through a sticky part of the lab. What you're going to be doing each week, you can usually expect the new lab material to be uploaded over the weekend, and then you have all that week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, to preview the lab, prepare to do the lab, complete the lab, and then by midnight on Friday night, you are going to do a 15-point lab quiz for most of our labs. So we'll have, 8 lab quizzes at 15 points each, and our last lab is an ecology lab. And that one's going to be worth 40 points. So a little bit more for that last lab. And there will not be a quiz on that last lab. In addition, you will have what we call lab practical. That's like your lab exam, and it covers the exact things that we go over in each lab. Those usually entail about 30 questions, 1.5 points each, and that's a total of 45 points for each of those. We will be using an honor lock proctoring service for the lab practicals, but not for the lab quizzes. Okay. If you just see right here, you're going to have 125 points of your lab grade come from the lab quizzes, 135 coming from the lab practicals, and then 40 points for that last ecology lab. So there's a total of 300 points in this class, or in the lab, that becomes part of your lecture grade. So if you're in my lecture, I'll just roll over those points at the very end of the semester, and it's 300 of your 1,000 points that we have in Biology 1020. If you're in Dr. Cobal's class, I'll simply just let him know the point totals for each of his students. You really want to keep up with each lab. You don't want to miss a lab and miss doing the lab quizzes, because it's going to accumulate and negatively impact you, because you have that lab practical. The lab practical covers about 3 to 4 labs. So if you're missing one of those, it always seems to affect that lab practical. I say here, if you find yourself in extenuating circumstance, then please reach out to me. Again, that Remind app is very helpful for that, to let me know what's going on, so that I can make sure to, we can work together to figure out an alternative plan. I did want to show you where you're going to find the weekly labs. You can see that in this folder here. The first thing I've added is the lab scheduling grading policy. I'm not sure if this is going to open in this window. It does. Great. So what you're going to see is each week what we're covering. So I'm set up a small home office here. last summer, and what I will be doing is putting this lab schedule on the wall just behind my computer screen so I can keep track each week what we're doing. It's a good idea for you to do that as well, just to kind of check it off. I'm not going to ask you to print a lot of stuff in this class, but this is a great thing to have right at your disposal. Okay, keeps you on track. And this here is just basically what you just saw on the course information page. So this is going to help you keep track of where we are during the semester. And if you have any questions about grading policies and so on, you're going to find that here. So what else do I need to show you? So for our first weekly lab, you're going to see here is Lab 1, Scientific Investigation. So this little thing that just looks like a document, there's really nothing to click on. This is just my little note to you, like what you need to do this week. So I will put a little note here in each lab folder so you'll know what you need to do this week. Here's the actual lab itself. Again, you want to make sure to look at this. You're going to need to collect some data and from several individuals if possible, and you're going to need to complete a table and a graph. So be sure to look at this early in the week so that you know what to expect. This lab video is just going to give you some information to better help you be successful with the lab. And then lastly, when you have done the lab, then you are simply going to open this lab quiz. Once you open it, it is open for this particular one. You're going to see there's 4 multiple choice questions and 2 short answer questions. That's going to be worth 2 points each, so that's 12 points of that quiz. And then you have one last question that's actually going to have you upload your completed Table A, worth 3 points. Okay, so it just reminds you, don't attempt the quiz until you've completed the lab and you have that Table A ready. You can upload it directly from your device. And this is just a reminder, quizzes are always due on Friday. You're going to say at the end of the week, Friday, at the end of the day. Okay. As you have your grades coming through during the semester, you're going to find them here. Under my grades, you're going to see a list of your grades. And when everyone has completed the lab quizzes and I've graded them, then I will make those available to you to review. You'll need to click on the score. It's not very intuitive. Click on the score, and then it'll open up your submission with any corrections that I might have for you, notes, that sort of thing. Okay? So as always, let's just go back to this first page. As always, reach out to me, hopefully through our Remind course that we're using. Or if you want to, you can certainly email me. And maybe I'll see you on campus. So as always, I'm here for you. Ask questions so I can help. Have a good semester. Look forward to working with each of you.